introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The officials assigned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission for the next bout of the day. The judges are Dalby Shirley, Dave Moretti, and Bill Graham. Your referee is James Molinell. This is the main event of the afternoon. 12 rounds of boxing for the USBA Middleweight Championship. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 153.5 pounds, with a professional record of 25 wins, 1 defeat, with 20 KOs. He is the former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Donald, the Lone Star Cobra Curry. And in the red corner, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 154 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 17 wins, no defeats, 10 KOs. Introducing Tony, Dr. Detroit's Montgomery.
Both fighters now set to go. We'll stand in the ring and get the rules.
I'll give you instructions in the dressing room prior to coming here. I want you to obey those commands all the time. I must caution you to protect yourself at all times. Is that understood? Let's have a good, clean contest. Keep your punches up. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
For a little more insight, we'll tell you the tale of the tape. Shows you that Tony Montgomery is slightly taller than Donald Curry, and although he doesn't have the advantage in reach, Montgomery is larger in the neck, the chest, and the forearms, and Gil, that size usually translates into strength. As a matter of fact, Montgomery has stopped 7 of his last 9 opponents by knockout. But as we mentioned, Montgomery hasn't fought anyone the caliber of Donald Curry, and Curry is obviously the heavy favorite. Round 1 underway. Donald Curry in the white trunks, Tony Montgomery in the dark trunks. This is a scheduled 12-round bout. Scoring is done by a 10-point must system. There is a no 3 knockdown rule in effect. This is a mandatory 8 count as Curry hits with a round hook. It's a 20-foot ring using 8-ounce brass gloves from Mexico.
Tim, both fighters appear very, very tight to me. And when you're tight like that, if you get hit, anything can happen.
Understandable for Tony Montgomery. This is his first fight on television. Did not have that many amateur fights. He was 19-1 as an amateur. Came into the pro ranks, and he is 17-0 as we documented earlier. But what his manager Stan Hoffman has been doing is taking him to school with sparring partners. He's been sparring with contenders and champions. He even sparred with Donald Curry prior to the September loss to Lloyd Honeyghan.
He's nailed Donald with a couple of pretty good right hands so far, Tim. And there's another one, throwing that short right hand.
Tony Montgomery surprised me with his confidence. He is not intimidated at all by Donald Curry. Montgomery's camp did show some concern with this ring. They thought it was soft and very slow, which they thought was a disadvantage to their fighter. Montgomery likes to stay on his toes. He likes to hit and run, hit and run, hit and move, stick and move.
Good left hook to the body by Curry.
Donald Curry, well schooled, knows the 4 main points, the 4 main targets. The liver on the right side, floating rib on the left, the jawbone just below the earlobe, and the point of the chin. Gil, I would assume if you're Tony Montgomery, you want to come in against a fighter like Donald Curry and try to establish something early, gain some confidence.
That's right. He has to make Curry respect him, and right now Curry's throwing some bombs.
On the other hand, I would think Curry would want to take him out early. If you're just joining us, Montgomery is in the black trunks, and there's a punch that hurt.
They both threw right hands, Tim. Either guy could have went in that exchange.
Both fighters look shocked, look dazed. They backed off. The head is clear now. But still, some pretty good combinations by Tony Montgomery. He's been impressive early. 10 seconds remaining in round 1. television fight, 17-0, comes in against Donald Curry, who some call, prior to that loss to Honeyghan, the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. Left hook by Curry connects to Montgomery's head.
Good concentration on both fighters, Tim.
Gil, they were telling Donald Curry to watch out for the left hook. Don't walk into the left hook that Montgomery's throwing. His right hand got into Curry.
Montgomery's making a mistake by standing there and trading with the heavier puncher.
Well, Donald Curry has always been known as a very calculated boxer, one that doesn't waste punches.
Montgomery really used his head. Curry's supposed to be the veteran. Montgomery came in like a billy goat. And the referee warned him, and properly so.
The tactic of Lloyd Honeyghan when he fought Curry in September was to back Curry off, to keep him on his heels, and it worked early, and he rocked him in the second round. Montgomery had the same philosophy coming into this one.
Well, Donald Curry again said he was very, very weak trying to make the 147-pound limit. He certainly does not look weak now. And there was the home run ball by Montgomery, and it missed. He's letting it all hang out.
The left jab by Curry puts Montgomery back on his heels now.
Oh, and here goes that billy goat again.
Montgomery's a little bit shaken. His hands are dropping.
Well, he's fighting the wrong fight. He's not using his legs. He's staying inside with a real good defensive fighter and a good inside fighter.
Montgomery told us, and we saw him in training quite a bit, that he wanted to stay on his toes. He wanted to bounce. He wanted to stick and move, and he hasn't done that. He stayed in close where Curry is dangerous.
They're both throwing punches with bad intentions, though, Tim. Nobody's apologizing to anybody else.
Montgomery's punches, though, have slowed up a little bit. They don't look like they have as much power as they had in the first round, and that's surprising this early in the fight.
Well, they say that boxing is a contest of wills, and it looks as if Curry is imposing his will on Montgomery. He's getting his respect in no uncertain terms.
D'Amato used to say the will to win. Montgomery's down.
Good straight right hand. And there's only 10 seconds left to go in the round. 5.
How you feeling, Tony? 6. Look at me, all right? 7.
Well calculated, economical. Don Curry connects with the straight right. Came with the left, set it up nicely to clear his head. Here's another look as he backed Montgomery up.
Look at me. All right.
Donald Curry, very economical, calculated. There's the left hand and the right cross. Put him on his derriere.
That was a perfect 1-2. Straight left jab to lift his head up. Right hand right behind him, right on the button.
Stop trying to slug with me. You're throwing your shots too wide. Shorten up on him. Yeah. Your hook's too wide.
Short, Tony.
Now the second is telling him exactly as we said. He should be moving and jabbing, boxing. He doesn't have to stay inside with a tough guy like Donald Curry.
Gotta get that respect.
Should have told him that earlier.
3s and 4s.
Well, sometimes you can tell a guy something. You can have a fight plan. They can do what they want to do.
Stay on him. Stay on him.
Now we've got questions in the other corner. You're looking right there. Tony Montgomery, who was hurt, has not been hurt before. 17-0, has not gone past the 8th round.
He's never been on the deck before, amateur or pro. That was his new experience for him. Let's see how he reacts.
Now he's on his bicycle, trying to stay away from Donald Curry.
He can't keep Curry off. Curry's able to load up on those big punches. He has to get, again, he's going to have to nail Curry with a couple of solid punches to get his respect. Curry is a master inside. Very, very good defensive fighter inside, and he can come out with bombs.
Watch Montgomery. When he throws the right hand, he drops the left, and he's wide open. Left hand by Curry gets in the face of Montgomery.
Montgomery has to snap that left jab out. I don't know what he's waiting for.
153.5 stripped. Montgomery was 154 even, fully clothed, so he may have overtrained for it. Midway through round 3. Montgomery's backing off a little bit, isn't he, Gil?
Yes, the thing is, you have to move, but you still have to punch. You just can't move away, otherwise the other guy's going to come in, set himself, and really get you out of there. He has to use his legs, but he has to use his hands along with the legs. And in this case, it should be a snapping left jab, something to keep the puncher off balance.
Right hand has hurt Montgomery again.
No punching. No punching.
Curry is such a smart fighter.
Well, again, he's the boss. He's let Montgomery know that he's the boss, and that's what's happening in the fight thus far. Good right hand by Montgomery. That's what he's going to have to do. Get Curry's respect. Oh, there goes that head again. That's 3 times now.
And he's warned.
That's actually helping Montgomery now because the clock is winding down. There he goes again with the head.
Round 4. Donald Curry in the white trunks, Tony Montgomery in the black trunks. First round was rather even. In the second round, Curry put Montgomery down with a great combination. And in round 3, it was control. The former welterweight champion, Donald Curry.
And despite the fact that Montgomery was in excellent condition going, and he looked very, very tired at the end of the 3rd round, that's from the constant pressure that Curry's putting on him. Just won't let him relax.
In Curry's corner in between rounds, they were telling him to double up, double up. When he comes in close, when he puts that head on your chin, come up with the right uppercut. Is this more of a natural weight for Donald Curry?
Oh, Tim, he looks much, much stronger and much more formidable at this weight.
1 point.
Now they take a point away from Tony Montgomery for the head. You're looking at referee James Mullinell. He warned him in the previous rounds for headbutting. The right hand has Montgomery, has his knees buckling a little bit.
Curry looks very, very settled and strong at this weight, Tim. Setting up well, good defense.
He's gained control by watching, calculating, and then attacking Tony Montgomery. By his own admission, Donald Curry said that he loves his burgers and cokes and bulked up in between fights. As a matter of fact, before he lost the welterweight championship, which is 147 pounds, he had to come down from 168.
Well, it isn't a good idea to get yourself that far out of shape, Tim, and pay the price. There goes that head again.
You're seeing the inexperience now of Tony Montgomery. Left hook has Montgomery backing off. He looks a little bit dazed.
He was hurt by that punch.
Curry coming in now, trying to finish him off.
He's going to have to offer some resistance, Tim, and they're not going to be far from stopping this fight.
Curry just measuring him now, Gil.
The only resistance he offers is with that headbutt. Punches he's not using.
Up against the ropes, Curry coming in, cutting off the ring, trying to keep him in the corner. And there goes Montgomery. Montgomery's down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Blood coming from the nose of Tony Montgomery. They'll let him continue.
Short right uppercut did the damage last time, Tim. Beautiful punch.
Nearing the end of round 4. Montgomery trying to get out of the round. Starting to talk to Curry, and that's not a good idea either.
Well, he's doing what he had to do, Tim. At least he threw some punches, let it all hang out.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We remind you that the 3 knockdown rule is not in effect.
Sure? Okay.
He said he wants to continue.
Tony Montgomery's been down 3 times in this fight now. Can he continue? Should he continue, Gil?
Well, he's been down 3 times. I take a very, very good look at him in the corner. A lot depends now on if the kid wants another chance. If he wants to let him wing.
Let's go back to round 4, and this is the first knockdown.
All right, now let's watch for that short little right uppercut, and there it is, right on the button.
And then just seconds later, after Montgomery had taunted Curry and said he wasn't hurt.
Short little left hook. That shows the power of Donald Curry.
Step in with a short right hand. Step in with a short right hand like the one Honeyghan hit him.
Donald Curry came into this bout, a lot of questions surrounding him. Even his peers. Sugar Ray Leonard said that he thought that he quit in the last fight against Honeyghan. Didn't answer the bell for round 7. Curry trying to answer his critics.
Let me tell you something, Tim. They should never, never question a fighter's courage. It takes all the courage in the world just to step up those steps and let the bell ring, and you're in there just with another guy.
Donald Curry in the white trunks in complete control.
Good right uppercut by Montgomery.
Montgomery's got to get out of the corner, though. He needs space. He needs room.
Donald Curry just keeps the pressure. Keeps that left foot right in between Montgomery's feet.
Strong left hook hurt Montgomery. Montgomery now pushes back off.
Compounding Montgomery's problems is the fact that he's also dead tired.
Curry can smell it now. Doubling up, using combinations, staying up top now to the head.
Now they have to watch Montgomery because he's not offering much resistance at all.
He's also tired, Gil. His mouth is open. Hands have dropped. Legs don't have the spring they had in the first round. Montgomery's not throwing punches back.
Tim, he's out of gas. Completely out of gas.
Again, the head. Now, they're watching that cautiously because in the fight in September, they're taking a point away from Montgomery, and rightfully so. In the fight in September, when Donald Curry lost to Honeyghan, he received a headbutt that opened a gash over his eye that needed 20 stitches to close.
I think Montgomery's looking to get disqualified, Tim. That's the only thing I can think of.
A real crisp, straight left hand, right on the button at Montgomery. Curry measuring.
And he did exactly as I said. He looked to get disqualified. He got disqualified.
Oh, and Donald Curry comes up and throws a punch to Montgomery's head after the fight had ended. They're throwing things in the ring. Oh, it's ugly, Gil.
Yes, it certainly is. Sonny Ray, an ex-fighter himself, and a pretty good one. He wants to go over and he wants to fight with the Donald Curry people.
Sonny Ray pushing security people. There he is. Unsportsmanlike, and the game of boxing does not need that right now.
The referee had to disqualify Tony Montgomery. He only won a guy so many times, and a headbutt can cause a lot of damage. As you pointed out, he was badly cut by a head in the fight with Honeyghan. This was something that happened. Montgomery, it looked to me like it was going to go anyhow, and he was disqualified.
The fight had been stopped by the referee, James Molinell, for headbutts. He had had enough. He ended it.
They had words with him.
And this is where it ends.
This is after about 6 or 7 previous warnings, and look at that head. The head hit Donald Curry right on the chin.
Now here comes Curry. The fight's over. Curry knows it's over. And watch the right hook, right on the button.
Actually, it was a straight right hand, Tim. Straight.
Just relax. He had to go around the referee.
Donald Curry would never throw a wide right hand. He's too well-schooled a fighter. Well, that was quite an exciting ending.
Well, there's no place in boxing for that. Donald Curry is an outstanding champion.
Now, I imagine it'll be up to the commission to say whether they want to fine Tony Montgomery, hold up his purse. Something's going to have to happen.
All right, now let's go back upstairs. Here's Dan Deerdorf.
Thanks, Tim, and some finish to that one. There's still plenty of boxing action, though, ahead of us here on CBS Sports Saturday. We're going to show you one of the best fights of 1986. Olympic gold medalist Henry Tillman and Smokin' Bert Cooper staged an epic in Atlantic City. We're going to have that one for you, and in addition, we're going to go out to Seattle. That's where they're celebrating All-Star Saturday. Pat O'Brien is going to preview tomorrow's NBA All-Star game and give us a taste of the rest of this weekend's festivities. And, of course, I'll have the latest sports news for you, and we'll be back ringside to talk with Donald Curry and Tony Montgomery when we continue. Right after Sports Pavilion, Tim Brandt is in the ring. Tim?
All right, Dan, I'm standing here with Donald Curry, the new United States Boxing Association junior middleweight. And the first thing I'm going to ask you, Donald, is about the punch after the fight was stopped.
Well, he kept using his head, trying to headbutt. I went on with it for a while. I just got tired of it.
You knew the fight had ended?
Well, I knew the fight was about over. I think when I dropped him with the right hand, that's when I hurt my right hand. I couldn't use my right hand, and I started throwing one punches, trying to get him out there with one punch.
The headbutts. He kept coming at you with the headbutt. Were you conscious of the fact of what Honeyghan did to you?
Yeah, not really that. I was just worried about getting cut. I was in control, and I was in control of the headbutts. I wasn't too much worried. It just kind of aggravated me that he kept doing it. I know he was desperate. He was losing, wasn't nothing he can do, but you don't do that in the ring. That's bad sportsmanship.
We're going to take a look at the end of the fight now, Donald, and tell us when you knew that you were in control. It had to be early in the fight.
I think after the first round, I was in control. I just started trying too hard because that was my comeback fight, and I really was trying to get this guy to look impressive.
All right, now that was the last headbutt. That's when they stopped the fight. You walked away.
Yeah, he butted me in the nose, and it hurt. And I think that's what upset me the most.
And there's the punch afterward.
Yeah, I had to get him back for one of those headbutts.
All right. Donald Curry, the new USBA junior middleweight champion. Now we've got Tony Montgomery coming in. And Tony... Tony, tell us about the fight. When did you came in? The first round was solid, but then you went down in the second. Is that when you knew that you were losing control?
Well, first of all, I'm not going to take anything from Donald. He's a good fighter, and no, I didn't feel like I was losing control. Then I couldn't get my left jab established. I didn't relax like I should have, and I got a little hyper, and I didn't fight. I wasn't Tony Montgomery the other day.
Now, when we saw you all the time in training, and we had talked at great length, you said that you were going to stick and move, but you stayed inside. Why?
Because I felt, okay, that was the psychological strategy on my part, because I felt like when I worked with Don in the gym, I felt like I was stronger than him, so he expected me to move, but I wanted to stay there and punch with him, for a minute. Then, I tried to move a little bit, but I wasn't up to par today. Really.
Your reaction to the punch after the fight was stopped?
Well, he was, that was out of madness. He was mad because I was butting him. Hey, I don't know. It was, it was a shot after the bell. What can I say? I'm not upset about it or anything like that, but I'll be back, That's just my first loss, and he was a better man today. I have nothing else to say, he's a better man today.
All right, Tony, good luck to you. So it is Don Curry who wins the fight here at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. He is the new USBA junior middleweight champion. Right now, let's go back upstairs. Here's